Good morning, and thank you for joining Wind Down Wednesday this Wednesday morning. My name is Antonia Berry. I'm the CEO and founder of Impersonations Atlanta and the creator of the course called Strategy Academy that is geared towards strategic development of new law firms that are coming to market. Today, I wanted to talk about 3 top tips that I give attorneys when they're thinking of, or actually in the act of, or motion of launching a new law firm. These, of course, are covered in my Strategy Academy course, but I just wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about each one of them, just to give you an intro to the subject matter and perhaps to give some tips that might help you along the way. Perhaps you're in the midst of starting a law firm right now and could use these tips to kind of help you move things along. So the first thing I want to talk about is your identity, the brand identity, and identity of your practice. This encompasses you coming up with a brand strategy of determining exactly what makes up your brand, what makes up, what identifies you and sets you apart from other law firms in the market. Not only law firms in your practice, but generally other law firms as well, right? So this is going to take some effort from you to work with someone, or perhaps you might have the resource in-house to help you build out the characteristics that make your firm what it is or what it's going to be, right? So I'm not just talking about your logo. Instead, I'm talking about all the other things surrounding your logo and your logo, right? So some of the first things that you need to look at are to think about, what sets you apart from other businesses, meaning what are the service offerings, or what is like the signature offer that you give or bring for your clients. That needs to be detailed on paper, so that you, as the leader, as the founder, as the attorney, you're able to absorb and really thoroughly understand what it is that you're bringing to your attorneys that is so different from your competitors. Having this information on paper and shareable also with other people who interact with your brand, who are going to have any dealings at all with your brand identity, whether it's through a magazine or as a PR company, or perhaps it might be with your internal staff, vendors that you use that represent your firm in any capacity. They need to have access to this and understand exactly what it is that makes up your brand identity, so that they're able to demonstrate this in their actions as they represent your business. The second thing I want to talk about is your target audience. You need to understand exactly who it is that you're targeting. Looking, of course, at your target market, which is the wider group of the market, but then drilling down into your target audience and understanding exactly who they are, so that you know where to find them, you know what they look like, you know what they do, and you know exactly, what kind of messaging is going to reach them or not, right? So this is going to take for you to drill down a little bit deeper than, hey, I just want to target X type of client because they need my services. Instead, you want to look at other things that make up this target audience. Some characteristics that you need to be focusing on are, where are they located? What is their income? What, are they likely to come to you for? Where would they find news? Where would they find you? Where do they hang out? Where do they gather information, receive information? Because that's going to help you not only to determine your target audience, but it's also going to help you to understand what to incorporate into your marketing plan when it's time to implement that type of information into your strategies, right? So very important one to consider. And of course, the third one, if you're launching a new law firm, we know the answer to this. If you're asking yourself, where are you going next with the law practice? Where are you going next with the business? If you're launching a new practice, obviously you're moving to launch, right? However, you need to be thinking several steps ahead so that you have some kind of plan of which you're moving to in the direction of from day one, knowing that you're going to be moving to step 2, 3, and 4 after, right? So you need to be thinking strategically in the present time about what's going to be happening in the future, what your plans are, and how you plan to get there. So I'm not going to keep you very long today on this video. It's going to be a short one, opening up the floor to questions, comments, and also for those who want information or additional information on the subject or would like to talk about it a little bit more. Feel free to contact me. I'm going to include my contact details at the end of this video. Thanks for joining for Wind Down Wednesday.